Welcome YouTube, welcome to the world, and good morning. The time is approximately 1 AM. This is Saturday the 14th of January 2012. My name's Tom Goodwin, I'm the ThousandBasher. Apologies for the delay. I'm actually going to do the ThousandBasher's very late review now of 2011. I had intended on doing this video back in October of last year, of 2011, on location, but when I tried to do it, it didn't work out as well as I'd hoped. Right, let's start off with the diesel hydraulics. Been another mixed year for diesel hydraulics again. D1010 not had a good year. It's on both occasions that it's been out over the two events, the 2011 Mixed Traffic Gala and back in June, and the late summer weekend, beginning of September. It's had issues and problems and has failed, which is unfortunate. The first time it failed, it had an issue with the turbocharger and an electrical fault. On a Saturday. It ran absolutely beautifully on the Friday, albeit on one engine. It's got an issue. It had an issue with the transmission at the same time. One of the transmissions is not working as well as it should. In fact, I think it had seized or something, but I'm not entirely sure. On the second occasion, it failed when one of the oil plugs let go and it just started leaking oil everywhere all over the track. This was actually on Willerton Crossing. If you go onto the Admiral's Corner on YouTube, he has, amongst his archive, he has a video of what happened, or the aftermath of what happened, including the Class 33 number D6556, rescuing the Western and pushing it back into the platform, because at the time the Western was covering the crossing and nothing could get in or out coming from Bishop Billiard. Other Westerns, obviously D1015 is still out of service, undergoing repairs following her unfortunate when she blew her engine in July 2010, late July 2010, on the way back to Eastleigh after hauling the Western Fells runner, the Settler Carlisle excursion with Pathfinder. Hopefully, having spoken to a few members of the diesel traction group during the Severn Valley Railway Diesel Gala, it is hoped that the Western will return to service somewhere between June and September. I really hope it happens about then, because that would be absolutely perfect. I will be travelling on 1015's first public first charter after coming back into service after being nursed to full health. The other Westerns, D1013 still undergoing overhaul and restoration, as is D1041 and D1048. I actually received an email from a chap who knows some of the owners of 1048, so I will be in regular contact with him to find out what is actually going on. Wasn't able to get to the MRC during 2011, but that will change in 2012. So we'll be making a visit, hopefully in mid-May, for their diesel gala. So I can do a lot of the diesels that are operational, like the Peaks, the 47, the 50, hopefully the Whistler Class 40, the 20s, if I have time. And I think they've got 33 up there. I think it's 201. Somebody can let me know. I don't know. Right, 1023 is out of service for the foreseeable with transmission issues. The NRM do not have the money to repair it. Apparently, according to what I read, and I think it was in Railways Illustrated a few months back, since about September, October time, apparently it was going to cost somewhere in the region of £60,000 to do the repairs to the transmission. I don't know what's gone wrong with it with regards to the transmission. All I know is it's not working, which is unfortunate, but there's not a lot I can do about it. T1041 Western Prince is undergoing a restoration or an overhaul at the East Lancs Railway at Bury. It's coming on as and when it's getting there, and it is well worth the trip to Manchester and to Bury for her return to service, whenever that is. I have no idea when it's going to be, possibly next year, possibly the year after, so who knows. Either way, I will be going there for it. I'm not missing it for nothing. Also, D1062, again, they had issues during the year. It ran on one engine from June to September. I think there was a camshaft issue or something with one of the power units. So they stopped it. They stopped that power unit from working. I don't know which one it was. Again, maybe Big Blue 1013 can give me a hand and let me know what the issue was. Hopefully. Also, that's it with regards to the Westerns. The Severn Valley Diesel Gala I attended on the 8th of October 2011 and had an absolutely fantastic time. I really enjoyed myself. I've enjoyed it. I absolutely had a brilliant time. It didn't go very well to start off with. It's a 4-hour trip from Plymouth in the morning. Getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, then get to leaving Plymouth at 5:20, and then get to Taunton. Oh, I'm getting too used to Taunton. To Kidderminster until 10 to 10, where we picked up. It was supposed to be 50.049, but it had an issue. I don't know what it was. We ended up with 50.031, which was going brilliantly until we left Bewdley, heading towards Arley. We stopped in the middle of nowhere at Northwood Holt crossing. I just thought we'd slowed down for the crossing, so there was an issue with the crossing, so we had to go really slowly. No, 50.031 failed with defective flat batteries. We had to wait for 31190, which is the DCR, or Devon Cornwall Railways Class 31, owned, I think, partly by the Bowden family, who also provided their Whistler Class 40, number 4106, or some people known as D306 Atlantic Conveyor, looking absolutely beautiful in a fresh coat of BR green paint, sounding fantastic, going really well. Had a really nice time with that. Believe it or not, I actually bailed off the 1062 to do another trip with the Whistler. How strange is that? Also, an old friend has been seen once again during 2011 as Delta 22, otherwise known as 55022 Woolscott's Ray, or D9000. It made a brief visit to the West Somerset Railway on August the 20th, when it hauled a charter from, I believe it was Peterborough, to Weston-super-Mare. The Deltic brought the charter stock in to Bishop's Lydeard. It ran round its stock and took it back out again for it to be serviced and for the locomotive to be fueled up. I don't know where that happened because it left the platform and no one else saw it from there on. But it was lovely to see the old Delta again. Also, this year, 2012, at the end of March, the Mid-Norfolk Railway Spring Diesel Gala is going to feature the 31, the 73, I don't know if they've got the 20, I don't know. The 37 003, which is one of the pioneers. Also it will feature 50019 Ramillies, as well as D335 from East Lancs, which is the Class 40 Preservation Society's Class 40, the green one, and 55022, also looks grey, or Junction 22. I am going up on the Saturday, and I'm hoping to have a pretty damn good time. Right. I took part in D6566's 50th birthday over during the summer of 2011. It was not a bad day out actually. I was on my own until I got to the railway myself. Until I got to the railway and I met with some friends. But it was a good day. I pretty much spent every Saturday from the beginning of August to pretty much mid-September at the West Somerset, going from either Plymouth or from Truro or from wherever. I did it and I managed it. 47s, 47306 is still going strong, as strong as it can. There are mixed rumours about it. Some people are saying that it's going, some people are saying that it's staying. I don't know what's going on. D1661 North Star, aka 47840, has run this year during 2011 and is running again. It did need, after a severe caning by Mr. Carl Holt from the East Lancs Railway. He was acting as a traction inspector during the Mixed Traffic Gala in June. After severe caning by him, it did need an oil change. and just generally an inspection, which I'm pleased to say, as far as I'm aware, the locomotive is running perfectly. Hymex D70760 back as a proper Hymex. The MD870 was, two MD870s were sourced, believe it or not, from a scrapyard in Yorkshire. I think they were found on eBay. I don't know who bought them. I think we were drunk at the time, but never mind. We've done the same thing with a warship power unit as well. Anyway, never mix drinking and eBay. Anyway, D707 is back, and it needs some bodywork. It has some bodywork issues which needs to be addressed. It could do with a fresh coat of paint. I'm hoping to see it again at the Spring Diesel Gala at East Lancs in early March. Also, D7017 is running perfectly. It has done all year, all throughout the summer. Ran on every single Friday throughout July and August. Ran every Friday and sounding absolutely superb. Going really well. D832 Onslaught Warship is looking fantastic, sounding brilliant, and going really well, and even stopped when Leslie too. He's had a fresh coat of BR paint, BR green paint. It's looking absolutely brilliantly. For those of you friends of mine on Facebook, feel free to check out my photographs. If not, then it's up to you. Also, what else is there? D7018, the other Hymex of the West Somerset, is coming on slowly. It's coming on slowly. From what I'm told, a new power unit has been sourced for it, and it was delivered on Thursday just gone, so that was the 12th of January. Obviously, there were hopes to get D7018 ready for this year, August the 19th, which was the anniversary of when it originally blew its power unit in 1995, but it's very doubtful that that's going to happen. Class 37s, I've only done one this year again. D6737 out of South Devon when it returned from the North Norfolk, its holidays in Norfolk. It's back, sounding pretty good. A few issues that need to be dealt with on it. I think it's a traction motor issue, I'm not sure. D402, the Class 50, they painted it again, but they haven't done much else to it. Lord knows when it's going to be ready. I've been waiting for it for about 5 or 6 years. Either way, it'll be ready when it's ready. 5042 Triumph, sounding superb, going really well. Again, been a few issues with it, but it's a 45-year-old locomotive. You're going to get issues with it. It's not as if it's a brand new one. That aside, 5001, as you know, as I've explained, died in the middle of nowhere. That did not. 5031 was the only one I wanted at the Severn Valley, so I've never ridden with it. I've ridden with 5044 and 5049, both looking fantastic after really nice paint jobs. 5031, the only one I wanted, picked it up on the first training, dies. Terrific. Nothing I can do. What else is there? D821 Greyhound, going like an absolute rocket at the moment, or he was during the Diesel Gala in October. Absolutely fantastic. Loved every minute of travelling with it. Pulling really well. It's a strong worker. It's a hard working locomotive. Can't wait to do a few more days with it in 2012 or this year. 37142 hopefully will return to service during 2012. The power unit, as far as I am aware, is back together. It's been pressure tested, as far as I'm aware, and everything's been sorted. There's only a few issues that need to be dealt with now. I don't know what they are, but there we go. The Bob and Hereford Railway diesel days for this year, not brilliant. We've got a total of 7 throughout the entire year, compared to 14 last year. They've dropped it half them, and I don't see why. Sorry about that. Also, I will not be attending any diesel running days until 37142 returns to service. If it returns to service in time for our Diesel Gala type days on September the 29th and April the 28th, then I will go, and for any other day that it's running. If it isn't, then I don't go. I don't go to any events on the railway at all if it's not ready. Some people may say, oh, it's not the right attitude, but it's not right that this is a personal issue. This is an issue I have with Bob and Hereford. It's a personal opinion. But whenever it comes to a steam gala, or a steam event, the railway will go all out to get visiting locomotives in from wherever they can. But when it comes to a diesel event, they don't bother to spend the money. You spend the money, you get a visitor in, you make your money, and you make a bit of profit, providing it's something that the public, that the enthusiasts will want to see. Get a visiting hydraulic in, you fill up your trains in instantly. Get another Class 47 in, you fill up your trains. Get something interesting in. Get a 37 in. Now, with 142 being out of service at the moment, get another one in, and you'll have, again, your trains will fill up, just like that. But, again, that's an issue I have with the railway. But there we are. There's nothing like, again, it's entirely up to them. Right, my thanks go to everybody I know at the Severn Valley, the West Somerset, the Bodmin and Wimford, the South Devon, and any other railway I've been to this year. I've been to many of these, to be honest. I haven't made a visit to GWR. The railway's still in 2 bits at the moment due to the landslide at Chicken Curve. Not much I can do. Once it's back together and the diesel allocations are announced, I will go back. We'll just have to wait and see. Again, my thanks to everybody, Cameron Boucher, Ben Harding, Oliver Ridge, Tom Blight, Mike Prout, Mark Pearce, and everybody. Thank you so much at the Bodmin and Wimford for what you've done over 2011. It was really appreciated. My thanks go to Matt Campbell, Darren Hill, Leroy Ford, John Cronin, Graham Perry, Ian Robbins, Bradley Cottrell, Lee Robbins, everybody within the DEPG, the Diesel and Electric Preservation Group at Witherton, Robert Tiller, who's done much with Gordon Crook, Neil Buchanan, everybody, thank you all so much. Also my thanks to everyone at the Severn Valley who I know, Roger Smith, Lynn Jones, Sam Courier, Darren Sheldermain, everyone. Thank you, and John Kite, thank you all so much for everything you've done. It's been lovely to see you all again and to listen to see 1062 running properly. Something I will say, whilst waiting at Kidderminster, once after all the confusion with the 50 failing, it was dragged back to Kidderminster. I was waiting on the platform for 1062. I could hear it, and I knew it. I knew that sound of those AMD 655s before I just knew what it was before we come around the corner. I knew that sound so well. But anyways, this has been the ThousandBasher, Tom Goodman. Once again apologising for the delay in this review. It's not intentional. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to comment if you wish. And I hope to see a lot of you during the 2012 season, as we're now here. Before I go, one big thing. 47701 at the Dartmoor Railway is now operational. I know the Lear family very well. So I'd also like to say thank you to them for allowing me to get to know them. It's been most appreciative. 701 is running absolutely perfectly and has been providing motive power for the Dartmoor Railway over the last month, 6 weeks. So there we go. Once again, thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all throughout the 2012 season. Hope you had a lovely Christmas and a great New Year. And thanks. It's been Tom Goodman, aka the ThousandBasher. Bye for now.